All right, as we're looking at simplifying radicals at intermediate level, again, same idea of breaking it down into prime factors. And so as we're looking, very first step is always break it down however you want to. And so for 80, I always think of 8 times 10. And then 8 we can break down to be 2 times 4. And 4 we can break down to be 2 times 2. So we've broken down our 8, and then our 10 is going to break down to be 2 times 5. And then as we look at our letters, we have 5 x's and we have 9 y's. All right, so now once I have everything broken down to prime factors, which is what we've done, now we look at and we go back to our root value or our index value. And in this case, it tells us that we need 4 of a kind in order for us to pull out a value. So as we look, we have 4 2's. And so because I have 4 2's, I can take a 2 out. And that's the only thing I have 4 of. And so what happens is it makes it so this little 5 we know has to stay in the root. So I'm going to leave a space to see if we have room for some letters. So that 5 is going to go inside. Now, as we're looking at our letters or our variables, we're going to look at x, and we need 4 of them. So I have 4 x's. So we can take an x out, and there's 1 x left, so it's going to stay underneath. And then our last little piece we're going to look at is our y's, and we have 9 of them. So we're looking for a group of y. So we have a group of y, or 4 y's. And then we have another group of y's. So that means we have 2 groups of y's. Now I can write that separate, or we could just say we've got 2 groups of 4 y's. Okay, so I have 1 group, 2 groups. So there's a power of 2. And then we have a y left over. And so this would be my answer. Again, notice how we keep that root of 4 there. That's really important that we hang on to that, because that tells us that we had to have 4 of the same thing in order for us to pull it out. So if you don't put it there, then this, if we were to expand it back out or put it back to the normal, it wouldn't show up that way. So be careful and make sure that that root always goes there.